What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. And just like that, at the snap of a finger, everyone feels like they are going to be a Robin main. Robin was basically slept upon, and I don't think it's anybody's fault. We didn't seem to see him in action a lot. It would be nice nonetheless if we got maybe a Robin gameplay trailer, but I don't know if that's asking too much. But my suspicion is we'll probably get one for Batgirl next month, and then in August we might see something of that nature. But nonetheless, I think this is actually cool. People seem to have been impressed from seeing this trailer, and I think many more people are getting warmed up to the entire concept of the Gotham Knights game. One thing for sure that I think the developers can basically do is make some statements regarding the length of progression of the game. That's something that's really big nowadays because I keep seeing these Avengers comparisons, and I don't necessarily blame anyone, but if the developers will probably come out and give some definitives in terms of how long the game is going to take you to complete, this is not out of the ordinary. Some people might say, well, that might spoil things, but we've seen this done over and over again in game development world because gamers are always curious as to what their money is going to buy them. So if you go and maybe look, say, at some of the video games that have been released in the past few years, developers have commented publicly as to what they estimate the playtime of their entire game to be. This is where I think we'll probably get a good feel as to what it is that this game is going to bring to the table. But nonetheless, we have a little update that I wanted to go ahead and discuss. It's not necessarily new. It's something that went into circulation about 1 day ago, and this is the San Diego Comic-Con that's actually going to be happening in July. So this event is going to be taking place over the course of a few days, specifically from July 21st through the 24th. And as it has been announced, we're going to be seeing a lot of DC properties there. But one really interesting thing is they made sure to list that we're going to be taking a look inside of Gotham Knights, the video games, as well as Multiversus. Now, they didn't necessarily say much about the Hogwarts Legacy IP, but I guess maybe that doesn't necessarily suit this particular event. So this is going to be curated for Gotham Knights and Multiversus. But those of us who are watching this video, we're probably looking forward to the Gotham Knights aspect of it. I think we might be getting some sort of a Q&A with the developers. I don't know if we're going to be getting any kind of a reveal that is exclusive to the event or something like a trailer or of the sort, because that's probably around the time that the Batgirl trailer, if they're going to be doing a character trailer for her, which I think they will be doing, that's probably around the time that that trailer is going to be dropped. So hopefully we're going to be looking forward to something like that. And I think at this event, it'll be very nice if we could actually get some more details that have not necessarily been shared. What I noticed was at the Summer Games event, a lot of the questions and a lot of the answers, they were based on, things that we've already known since the first reveal of the game. Many of you who were following at that time, you remember that Patrick Redding was able to do a small segment of interviews that really did reveal some details that we kind of already had in mind. And then when the Q&A sessions came around, the developers were able to kind of add a little bit more details to those particular information pieces that we already had. But there still are some other things that we would like to know. We would like to see maybe how this ability tree starts to move in terms of progression and all. The developers have already said that there are already 4 main ability trees, basically 3, and then one of them called like a knighthood tree or knighthood ability, category. But this knighthood ability category, how is it going to really change the game for you as a knight? These are a few things that, it wouldn't be bad if we maybe got to see a few aspects towards it. So if we're not seeing this at a DC fandom event, maybe we could get a glimpse of the ability tree. Another interesting piece to all of this is if you go back and take a look at, say, some of the questions from the Q&A that was actually done on Discord, there were questions surrounding some of the characters that were, in quote, revealed. So many of you remember that there was some kind of a newspaper article, graphic, informational piece that was released by the developers. This was showing some kind of a newspaper front page, and there was some kind of a report of Bruce Wayne being dead. Within this particular newspaper thing that they put out, there were allusions to different characters that you could probably suspect within the DC or Batman Rogues Gallery and DC Universe. One of them looking like it was Selena Kyle and a few others. I'm wondering if the developers are probably going to start maybe revealing or unveiling these characters, or if they're just going to be surprises, and when the game drops, we're more than likely going to be seeing them. But for now, this is what we have, and I think these are some of the more pertinent questions that if they were going to answer these at the San Diego Comic-Con, I think this is really going to make for some more helpful pieces that we need to continue to fit in this puzzle. But so far, these are my own thoughts as to what I think will probably serve in terms of informing the audience and the community. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section. What do you think so far about Gotham Knights? Have you pre-ordered? Are you not pre-ordering? Are you going to pre-order? Or are you just going to wait for day one to buy the game? Some people have already said that they're going to wait a little bit, and so on and so forth. And so I just want to hear your thoughts overall as to how you are perceiving the game at this moment. So thanks very much for watching the video. I really do appreciate you guys' time and audience, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Peace out.